Okay, so is there anybody who knows what is a namespace of an XML namespace? Hello, anybody? Okay, so first of all, let me try to explain that to you. What is an XML namespace? So XML namespace, and in some time you will understand why I'm explaining this. So if you look at this small example here, so there is a table here. This is a simple XML file. We know what is an XML file, right? Now, the problem with this is that if I write a table here and another, this is a table which contains some fruits, apple and bananas, right? Whereas this is a table which contains an actual table. I mean, table meaning furniture table, which is African coffee table. By width is 80 and 120. Now, programmatically, if you look at this thing here, I mean, we cannot distinguish whether this table refers to a table of fruits or this table refers to a actual table which is a furniture, right? So then how do you deal with a situation like this? So what we need to do is, there is a concept of some kind of a prefix we give to that XML. So we say h colon table, so that we know that this table corresponds to a table which is a table of fruits maybe, and then another table here it corresponds to a table which is a furniture table. So this concept is basically known as namespace, and generally we define it like this: XML namespace colon some URL is given here, which doesn't have to be really a valid URL. You can give any dummy value. All right. So here I am saying XML, NS means namespace. Okay. So I use this H colon table, which corresponds to maybe a table of fruits, and I'm saying XML namespace, which corresponds to a table which is a furniture. Now, when in your code you are going to look at this table, what I should say, this table with the H colon, the program will know that it corresponds to a fruit table of fruits, and a table which is this one, it corresponds to a table which is a furniture, right? Is that right, Kirti and others?
Yes, yes.
Any doubt? So this is why I have explained to you in this is because we are going to start looking at XMLs and, and corresponding namespaces in the XML file. Okay, so you should, I mean, you don't have to know it in a very detailed manner, but a basic idea of what is a namespace is going to be really helpful in looking at what we are going to do today, right? So from the point of view of today's agenda, these are a few things which we are going to do. So a quick recap of what we did last time. Then what is XML? XML namespace, XSLT, XPath, using XPather. Then we'll create some test suite, test cases, and a couple of assertions. Okay, so just a quick recap. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but while we are at it, I'm sharing one link with all of you. I hope you have already done the download of this project, Bitbucket. But if you have still not done, I request all of you to please do that immediately. So I'm just sharing one link with you. So this is 1 second. So did all of you download the code on the Bitbucket? Yes, no? Is there anybody, Pallavi? I think so. You are remaining, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm sharing some credentials with you. Please do that quickly. Just 1 minute. Okay, so this is the link you have to download it from PC. So type this URL here. I'm sharing it on Bitbucket and chat with you, and the credential also I'm mailing to you. Okay, so while we are into discussion, please do that quickly. I'll share the credentials as well, or in fact I will mail it to you. Just 1 minute. Okay, so while this is coming up, what you have to do is, if you people have not already done this, because we are going to do this today in our live discussion while we are so go to this downloads here. Okay, once you go to this downloads here, what you have to do is okay, here download the repository. So for example, I click on this download of repository. Okay, and once I do the download of repository, I have clicked on download repository, so it is going to download this zip file for me. So put it anywhere in a folder of your choice. So let's say I'm putting it in where should I put it? API. Where is API? Okay, API testing. Here I go and I put it here. Okay, so let's say I have it already here. I'm not doing it again, or like okay, fine. Let me just put it again. Delete the older one, and I'll save it here. So I'll go and yeah, I downloaded it. Pallavi, I'm just sending the credentials to you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so log in with this credential. The URL I have already sent on the chat to you. Okay, so I'll say reply to
Yes.
all. Which is you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so please start the download quickly. If you are facing problem of, or if anybody is facing problem, please let me know. So others, Kirti, Anamika and Smita, have you already done the download or not? Yeah.
Yes, I did just.
I couldn't do it the other day, so I'm doing it right now.
Okay, please do that. We are going to do the
Yeah,
setup and try out things today.
sure. Yeah.
And Smita, do you have Eclipse on your machine?
Yeah, yeah. Eclipse is downloaded,
Okay.
and
And,
Sophia is also there. Yeah.
okay. So I hope you have also installed it, right? So UI with default. It's an exe. You have to do installation of
Yeah.
default options.
Yes, yes. It's all installed. Um,
Is it done, your download?
yeah, I'm just saving it now.
And Guys, girls, please, this download stuff and all that we cannot do in live session. For next time, please remember to do it before the class, because that will take away our important time.
Yeah.
Pallavi, is it done download?
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for it. Like I have already logged in.
Okay. So for the people who have download, please right click on the file, extract all. Okay. And you, for the time being, I'm putting it here only. Okay. You can put it in any folder of your choice. Fine. Then you go inside here, I would rather change the name of this. So inside this, I will rename IL F2 and I'll just give it name up. I'll remove this random number, right? And I'll cut it or copy it and paste it somewhere else here, right? So if I go inside here, this is what I see, right? So have you already imported it in your machine? In it,
Yeah.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Anamika, you have also done the import? Anamika? You have also done the import, great. Smita, your download is done.
Yes.
Did you unzip it?
Yeah, I unzipped it in my E drive. So
Okay,
yeah,
unzip
it's
it and
done.
rename it to this. So go inside that folder. So
Mm-hmm.
inside that you can take it out and rename it. Maybe you don't need this random name and all that. Although you can keep it, but please
Mm.
rename it.
Okay. I already unzipped it on a local folder, so I just need to rename it
Yeah,
now.
yeah. You just rename it, or
Yeah.
you can keep the
Mm.
same name. It's your wish, but generally I do that. Pallavi, what about
Yeah.
you? Pallavi.
Yeah, I'm unzipping it.
Okay. So after you do the unzip, go to Eclipse. Smita and Pallavi, please start your Eclipse.
Yeah.
Okay, girls, for the next session onwards, please ask me. Generally, I will inform you, but one day before or a couple of days before, we should have all these downloads. Okay, please.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is I'll go to File,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to Import, okay, and you choose an existing project in Workspace. If you cannot see, type EXISTING existing project into Workspace, and then click Next. Done, Smita?
Yeah.
Pallavi?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, so once you go to the next, here you can browse to that location. So Smita, go to that location where you have the project. For example, in my
Mm-hmm.
downloads in
Mm.
API testing, this is the
Yeah.
name of the project in my case. This is the project. Under, so select
Mm-hmm.
the route where you have source. So click OK, and then
Yes.
in my case, I already have this project, so it wouldn't allow me. And after that, you say
Mm.
finish. Okay,
Okay.
do
But
that.
for the root directory, we should go to the SRC, right?
No,
Or
one level above SRC.
okay. Mm.
So for meanwhile, Anamika and and Kirti, can you go to this? There will be a package in the SRC main Java com c2t ws dot soap one. Can you find it? Both of you? Yeah. So it will be this one. It will be. Can you find a folder by this name? Com c2t workspace. Sorry, web services soap one. Kirti and Anamika, if you can find it, go to a file called soap publisher, right click on that and say run as Java application. Can you do that please quickly?
Can you repeat the step, please?
Okay, so is your import done, Smita?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, one second. Pallavi, your import is done.
No, actually, my Eclipse didn't got installed yesterday, I think. So there's some, I'm again installing it.
Okay, then Pallavi, I'll continue for now. I can't hold other people. I had told yesterday also. Okay, so once the installation is done, let me know. We will do a quick setup. Okay.
Okay.
So Smita, if you will go to this location here, you got your project, right? SRC main
Yes.
Java. You go
Yeah.
to this so publisher.java. You right click and run as and say run as Java application.
Hey Naresh, I'm getting that exclamation red icon, which is error after importing.
Okay, I
So,
will just have a look at it. Just wait. Okay. So
okay, sure.
what about you, Smita? Did you find this file and did you say run as Java application?
No, I'm just looking for the file actually. One sec, let me.
So when I downloaded file from GitHub,
Soap publisher.
it's giving me some core Java. It's not showing me that RPC.
Okay, okay, fine. Show your screen, Smita. Share your screen with me.
Yeah.
I'll stop sharing mine. Okay, just 1 minute. No, go to SRC main Java. Up. No, this one.
Uh,
Why you have downloaded core Java, Smita? I gave you path on chat
Sir,
just now.
sir, there is core Java folder. I also
Okay.
downloaded today, and it's the core Java.
No, there are a lot of
yeah.
folders there, but I had told you to download this one. Okay, 1 second. Just wait. No, you have downloaded the wrong. Stop your sharing, please.
Okay.
Sir, but when we click on that download, it just
Yeah, it
goes
just
download
default
to
opens
GitHub.
this. Yeah.
Okay, so if you will go here, I'm pinging this in the chat to you all. Can you
Okay.
click this one, please? The one I sent you on the chat just now.
Can you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't share screen. Just 1 minute. Can you download this link which I have pinged you?
Bitbucket. Yeah.
Bitbucket hyphen connect to text soap RPC, right?
Do you mind sending it on the laptop? I mean the
Mail.
monitor chat.
Okay, this chat. Okay, I will send it.
Yeah, that will be easy to open.
Yeah. So just 1 minute.
Now it got downloaded correctly.
Yeah, I have given it on the chat, Zoom chat as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So there was this EE version, right? Enterprise edition. That's I think I downloaded the
Downloaded what?
wrong. I think I downloaded the wrong version
Of what?
of Java.
So do you have Java installed?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm just opening the link that you sent. Let's see which the matching consent.
Okay. Uh, okay. Let's understand one thing, all of you. Uh, Earlier in the week, I had asked you that if you have a problem with setup and all, please let me know. So for issues like this, we will meet once in a week sometime for 10-15 minutes to troubleshoot this problem. Fine, everyone? Because this we want to keep away from the regular sessions. So during the week, if you can find some 10-15 minutes someday, let's meet up and resolve these issues before we come for the class. Done everyone download? Smita, can you please share your screen?
Yeah. Actually, my laptop is also very slow. Sure.
Yeah, log in, please.
Mm.
No. Smita,
Oh, just my.
you have to log in with the credentials which I have given, right? Otherwise, how will you find the project? Open your Gmail. Yeah, you downloaded this because you did not log in properly with the credential. Check your mail for the credentials.
Yeah.
Anamika, can you share your screen? Smita, please stop sharing. Anamika, can you share your screen?
Sure. Let me share. Okay.
Just,
So this is.
yeah, so I'll just wait. Let's have a look.
Mhm.
Give me control.
Mhm.
So while importing, we need to select the one folder above SRC, right?
Yes, while importing, yeah.
It's not showing me the finish option. Sure.
Just 1 minute, wait for some time. Okay, right click on the
Publisher.
this
No.
not this soap one. Go to soap
Okay.
publisher. Right click on the file.
Okay.
Run as Java application. Okay, yes, it is running for you. Kirti, are you good? Is it running for you, web service?
No, sir. I have some problem.
Okay, first of all, tell me one thing, that why nobody contacted me during the week. I'm sure you must be busy, but if you will see now, because of these issues, we have not even got started. And I told you that please ping me, and I had sent on chat also, right?
Yes.
So for next time, please let's make sure that we are at least having all this problem troubleshooting done 2-3 days before, okay? Sorry, 2-3 days before. And Anamika, you also ping me just 1 day before the session. Let's not keep it for the last day.
Okay. Sure.
I'm
I'll do that.
also, if I'm not available that time, then we'll again get into this situation where I'm troubleshooting everybody's problem.
Okay.
Okay, stop sharing your screen, Anamika.
So I opened that link, Bitbucket link.
Okay, share your screen. Pallavi, is your download completed?
Where is
Yeah,
the
it's
Java in here?
installing it.
But can I share my screen, sir? I'm not
Yeah,
sure
one
what.
second. Let me finish with this Smita. She is doing some input, then I'll come to you, Kirti. Just give me 1 minute. Smita, please share your.
Yeah. Yeah. I downloaded from that resources.
Share your screen,
Yeah.
Smita, first.
Okay.
Okay, where did you do the download? Go to the download folder. Link on the left. Did you click here on the left? Down, down,
Here?
down, down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where it downloaded? Show me the location.
Okay. So this is the zip in my
Okay.
downloads, and I extracted it on my E
Okay.
drive.
Fine. Go
I
there.
created the folder.
Okay. Go inside this. No. Okay. You can keep this name. That's fine. But what I would do is, okay, you can keep this name. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Now go to your Eclipse. Eclipse. Delete this. Select this project. 1 second. Give me control. 1 second.
Yeah.
Select the project core Java. I have done that.
Yeah, I think it's.
Now, after this is done, click on File Import. Import existing project into workspace. No, it was not.
Sorry. Yeah.
Double click on that. Yeah. Double
This
click.
one, general, right?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Browse. Now go to that directory where you have that project. Go there. It's inside this, right? Inside E drive there is an
Yeah.
API testing.
Yes. Yeah.
Double click on that. I think so. Inside that also there is a folder.
Yeah, it's.
Look at the path. I forgot. Did you put it here or where did you put it?
No, I put it here only. Inside this, there's another folder
Wait.
which
Just
has
wait.
all the.
1 second. Where is this? Is different folder. Where is that? E drive API test.
API.
Where is that? Oh, you named it as. Okay, please extract again.
Oh, is it because of the name?
No, please extract it again.
Okay.
Just 1 minute, Kirti. I'll come to you. No, don't download. Extract.
Just extract. Okay.
You already downloaded, right? Go to
Yeah.
extract. Go to the downloads. No, you have downloaded core Java project, Smita. Delete
Oh.
it. You don't need this. Delete it.
Okay.
Go back to the browser.
Should I download again?
Yeah, click on the download. Which one is this? This is core Java RPC. Yes, download repository here. Okay, while it is downloading, Smita, Kirti, please share your screen. Smita, please stop sharing. Kirti, please share your screen. Okay,
So
yes.
I think I imported it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
which,
you have, this is fine. Go to Soap Publisher. Double click on this. Yeah, or right click and run as.
Yes.
Yeah. So now for the people who stop sharing your screen. So for the people who have successfully, like Anamika and Kirti, both of you have got it running. Try to type this in your browser. I'll put it in the chat. and tell me if you can see the visual file. So WSDL. Okay, try this. I have sent a link to you, Kirti and everyone. Kirti and Anamika, please try that. Pallavi, what is your status? Hello.
Yes, I have downloaded and my service is also up and running.
Okay, you have done the import.
Right. Yes.
Show your screen. Share
Okay.
your screen. Turn off your video. I don't need your video.
Okay.
Yeah, please share your screen quickly, Pallavi. Yeah, it's up. And so type that URL in the browser which I have put on the chat and see what do you see. Okay, stop sharing, Pallavi.
Okay.
Smita,
Okay.
share your.
Yeah, can you quickly check if I have
Yeah,
the right version now?
yeah.
Okay,
Pallavi,
one
stop
second.
sharing, please.
Okay.
Yes, Smita, go ahead and share your screen.
Yeah. So, okay, this is the download.
Yeah, this is fine. Now unzip it.
Yeah, so this is the folder. Should I change the name before downloading, extracting, or is it okay?
Do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the default location where it is. Cancel this.
Okay.
Cancel it.
Okay, wherever I downloaded
Open.
in,
Yeah.
in downloads.
Smita, close this window. Yeah. Yeah. Just 1 second. Give me remote control.
Mm-hmm.
Extract it and then copy it wherever you want.
Okay.
Now go to the directory where you have that. Go up somewhere up. It will be fine for connect to tech. Type C. Highlight it and
Here. Yeah.
yeah. Go inside
Oh,
that.
sorry. Yeah. One second. The machine is very slow.
That's at the top there. Go inside that folder. It is. Yeah, it's go inside. Copy that. Yes. Put it wherever you want to put it. Now wait. Now. Don't do anything. Wait. I want to use your machine. Don't type. Okay. Now do the import. In Eclipse, open your Eclipse. Browse. Go to that location. Go to API testing. API testing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Expand it. Select this. Connect to tech. Yes. Select it. Okay. And say finish. Okay. Expand it. 1 second. Why nothing is? Just 1 minute. Go to. Okay, it has come now. Yeah. Okay. Request refreshing. Okay. Expand SRC main Java. 1 second. Wait. Don't do anything. Now go to COM/CTTWS SOAP1. SOAP1, go to SOAP1, expand it. Right click on SOAP Publisher. Run as Java application. Okay, so now type the URL in your browser. All of you should be able to see the I just pinged you on the chat, right? Stop
Yes.
sharing, Smita.
Yeah.
So now type that URL in the browser which I have just sent to you. Okay, so everyone got your WSDL in the browser?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, Sandeep, you have just joined. It's in Sandeep, did you set up your machine? Hello.
Just a sec. With Eclipse SOAP UI, I still have to do that. I didn't get time.
Guys, please let's. I told you because I have already spent like 40 minutes just doing this for all of you. Today I'm doing it, but next time for the setup things we will meet once in a week earlier than the usual classroom timing. Okay, otherwise it will become very difficult. So have you done the downloads? So why? Okay, so Sandeep, I will help you. But meanwhile, what you people will do is, have you all installed SOAP UI? Kirti, Smita, Anamika,
Yes.
Pallavi.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm
what?
just I'm just trying to find the link
Which link?
for the
For the?
soup. Okay, here I found it.
I have shared the page with you. Do you people actually follow the chat? I have already given a link. API automation, API resources. I sent a link. Are you going to download it now, Smita?
You mean wisdom?
No, this SOAP.
No, soap is already downloaded.
Okay,
I'm just
fine.
trying to
So
open the wisdom file.
okay, so WSDL file URL I have already sent in the chat to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So can you? I'm resending that link if you have still not done. So Kirti,
I found
Smita,
it.
Pallavi, and uh, uh, and Anamika, are you able to open the WSDL in your browser?
Yes.
All of you? Okay,
Yes.
Anamika says. Pallavi, what about
Yes.
you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, Sandeep, I'll just help you. Just give me two minutes. So, meanwhile, what you will do is, I'm assuming you have installed your SOAP UI also, right?
Yeah.
Open your SOAP UI.
Naresh, can you share your screen?
Okay, yeah, just 1 minute. So, open the SOAP UI. So, once you open it, did you install Pallavi SOAP UI?
Yes.
Okay, so open your SOAP UI. Okay, so did you all open a screen like this, SOAP UI? Yeah.
Yes.
Naresh, I think I have downloaded SOAP UI 5.5.0. Yours is, I think, 5.4.0,
No,
the
so
version.
it is going to be same. You just should be able to see this SOAP option here. If not
Yeah.
here, you will see it somewhere in the file new SOAP project. So version really doesn't make a difference actually.
Okay.
Okay. So now four of you and Sandeep, I'll explain you in some time. But before I do that, Sandeep, have you already done the downloads?
It's going on actually. Yesterday
Sandeep,
yeah.
yeah, please. I sent it earlier.
Right,
Next
right.
time, because in live session, at least we can't do the downloads, right? It will take a lot of time. So for now, it is okay. I'll help you, but let's at least the download parts. Let's do during the week time, okay? So what we will do is,
Right.
yeah. So I will go to this soap option here. Give it any name. So demo one. I'm giving it demo one, but you can give whatever you want to. And here you will type the Wisdel. So Wisdel link, Wisdel is something which I have already sent to you. So in the chat, there is this URL which I sent to you. Right, I'm copying it from my chat and I'll put it here. Right, without a space. There should be no space, and I say OK. Right. So Anamika, please share your screen. Let's see if you can do it. Can you do show all of us how to do it? Yeah.
Okay.
Share your screen. Share your screen. Okay. So while other, okay, wait. So you see, she has done it. Okay, wait. Okay, fine. Please do again. Go to soap. Go to soap. Type. Make it. Give it a project 2 or whatever. Demo project 2. 2. Yeah. Go to initial and here type the Wisdel. Copy. Yeah. Wait. Don't do anything. Okay. So guys, girls, if you will see, she is creating a project and typing that URL of the Wisdel. Wisdel I had already explained in details in the last weekend session, right? So once she clicks here, this will create, or in fact show the available SOAP APIs wherein we will perform some action today. Okay, so now say okay here. Fine. Now, okay, so we are done with this. Okay, so Kirti, Pallavi, Anamika, have you got it done?
Yeah.
Sir, I just have this SOAP UI open, and it is asking for some endpoint explorer
1
details.
second. Can you stop sharing, Anamika?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, who was that? Who was speaking? I could not.
Me, Smita.
Yeah, share your screen, Smita.
Okay. So I just have to create the project, right?
No,
Should
you
I
don't
just?
have to go close this. I don't know why you came up here.
I don't know. It just.
Click on soap. Soap. Yes. Give it some name. Yeah. Control V. That's it. And say OK.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
wait, now don't do anything. So now let me explain till now what we have done. Smita, stop sharing your screen, please. Okay. So Sandeep, I hope you have started the download so that I can help you in the break time. Sandeep, your download is started, right? Sandeep?
Yes, Naresh. Download is complete now. I'm just installing.
Okay, fine. So if you can't, let me know during break. I'll help you. Your Smita, please stop sharing. Okay. So now what we are going to do is that let me go to my. Okay. So let's say this is a project I created in front of you. I will do that right away again. So I create a project and I'll call it demo, right? And I'll give initial Wisdel. This is the Wisdel, and I'll say okay, right? So this is what you are going to see. Now these are the web services which are available for you.
Hello.
Yes, just 1 minute. I'm muting all of you. There is a background disturbance. I'll mute all of you. Okay. So if you want to speak, please unmute and then you speak. I have muted all of you now. So these are the 4 web services that are available, and we have already talked about this in details in the last session. So let's say, first of all, I'll add a user. I'll expand here. I'll click on request one here, right? And here I'll give age is, let's say, 10, ID is 100, for example, and name is whatever name you want to give, API 1, right? And do you see a green arrow here, Smita? Yeah, where I'm moving my mouse. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll click on this and you will see that I got a response, which is a data which is added into the system using API. Now, how will I verify it? I'll expand and go to get all persons. I will click on request one and I'll execute this. So this will fetch all the data from here. So I'll click here, and do you see the data showing up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of you, please try this quickly and let me know if you are able to do it. Okay, so Sandeep, while they are trying, please share your screen if you're facing problem, and please try add, delete, fetch, and view all. Try to play with all the 4 web services. Sandeep, meanwhile, if you want to share your screen.
Just a sec.
Okay, so your Java installation is done, right?
Yes, it's done.
Okay, Eclipse installation.
Yes, it's done.
Okay. And did you download that project? I will send. So you have login into the mail which I sent to you, Sandeep. I have sent a Bitbucket link. I'll send it again.
Just I have that. Just
Yeah.
actually yesterday I didn't get time. Yes.
Okay.
It's,
So
just we need that project, right? So just
yeah, log into my Bitbucket account.
yeah.
And everyone, please stay connected. Okay, I'll send it on the chat. Okay, this is the URL, Sandeep, and credential I have already shared. Wait, just give me control.
Okay.
Give me control.
Just yeah. Okay,
There will be a common mail which I'm sending to all of you. It's not subject link. See?
Okay, no. Actually, those chat I just sent to me only.
Okay, fine.
Because
Actually, you can use web.whatsapp. If you don't know how to use, let me know. I will tell you. But yeah, so log in with this. Yeah, log in with this credential. Bitbucket, I'll mail it to you again. Wait, it's on the chat of Zoom. Zoom chat I have sent you.
okay, just a sec.
Wait, Sandeep, I'll mail it here only. Don't change the window.
Okay.
I'll mail it here only to you.
Okay.
Others, are you able to try it out? Insert, update, delete. I have sent mail, Sandeep. Smita,
Yes. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the 4 web services, are you able to try it out?
Yes.
Insert, delete, select all, and fetch a specific user, right?
Yeah, like the last method, get person.
Huh?
Uh, what is it exactly doing? Like,
So whatever you add, you can give the ID and fetch it and display it, right?
oh, by ID. Okay.
Yeah. So please try that.
Mhm. Yeah, works.
Yeah. Others, Pallavi, did it work for you?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. And Anamika, for you? Anamika, does it work? Are you able to try it out, Kirti? I cannot hear you people, Anamika and Kirti. Anamika, Kirti, are you able to do that?
Yes.
Kirti, you also?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, so basically what we have done is we have just taken a small web service and tried to perform operations like add to the user, delete from it, fetch a specific user, and then eventually view all the users. Okay, so what we will do now is we will look at a lot of, in fact, sometime we look at theory, and eventually we will what to say. Uh, we will play around with lot of what we have just seen as a web service. There are a lot of things we can do using SOAP UI. Okay, so what we will do is we'll take a first break for 10 minutes and we'll come back and continue from here. Okay, I cannot start a stopwatch just now because I'll be helping Sandeep for his setup and all that, but please come back in 10 minutes. It's already 9:10. We'll resume our session. Sandeep, can you start, share your screen?
Yes. Just a sec. Just a moment.
Yes. Okay, did you download this, Sandeep? Uh,
Yes, I downloaded it.
Show me where you downloaded it.
Just just a moment. This is it visible?
Yes.
Naresh?
Yeah. No, I want to see where you downloaded that.
Okay, this one.
No, this is SOAP UI, Sandeep. That from the Bitbucket, did you do the download?
Okay, that's still I have to log in there. Just a sec.
Wait, I will type it. What is the
Okay.
user ID you are using?
I have
Okay, yeah, it is.
yeah
1 second, give me control.
yeah. Next time I will be ready actually, because last 2 days was very hectic for me.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Click on the download on the left side. Click on
Okay.
downloads. Click on download repository.
Okay.
Unzip it. Go inside that. Copy this. Yes, copy it. And if create a folder somewhere. Did you create yesterday in D drive? Call it API automation or whatever. Create a folder. Go and paste it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 1 minute now.
Yeah.
Open your Eclipse. You can skip this, stay in loop, stay tuned. Skip this. Yeah, go to your Eclipse.
It's still opening. Maybe it will take me 1 minute. You can take your break.
No, that's okay. I will. Let's finish it.
Yeah, Eclipse still opening.
Yeah, we need to run that web service actually now. Yeah, go to file. Go to file, import. Go to that, choose existing project, existing type, existing. First one, existing project under general, double click,
Okay.
browse, go to that API automation folder and come down, choose that connect to tag, click on that, not say okay and say finish. Okay, now right click on connect to tag. Okay, expand that folder, double expand it, go to src main java, expand soap1,
Okay.
double click on soap publisher,
Okay.
right click, run as,
Java application.
yes. Now copy this. I have double click here, copy it, control C I have done. Now go to your SOAP UI. Close this. Click on SOAP. SOAP. Yeah, that second, yes. Give any name. Control V. Control V. Question. Wait. Question
Yeah.
mark. Question mark.
Okay.
WSDL capital. Capital WSDL.
DL.
And say OK. Okay, so these are your web services. Expand, add all, add person. You expand it. First one. Add
First one.
double click on request one. Okay, now give some age, ID and name in place of question mark. ID is a number. Age and ID is a number. Name, any name. Click on that green color arrow.
Okay.
So can you see true means it is added successfully. So ID is 21. Now get person, say get person, expand get person.
Okay.
Left side.
Yeah, that's fine. What you said about 21, it's I.
Yeah, 21 is the ID. Now we'll search with that ID. Get
Okay.
person with that
Get
ID.
person.
Double
Request.
click on request. Go to that, type that 21 in the ARG0. Down in the XML here. ARG0, right?
21. Okay. Yeah.
And hit green button. Right?
Okay.
So you can try the get all is there, delete person is also there. So you can delete with an ID, fetch all the
Okay.
persons. So just play around with this. I'll come back in some time.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Naresh. Yeah. Should I stop sharing?
Yeah, you can stop sharing now.
Okay.
Are you all people back? Please acknowledge on the chat window. No need to do it via the voice, but on the chat. Pallavi saying yes. Kirti, Anamika, yes. Smita, Sandeep. Okay,
Yes.
so okay, fine. So everyone is back. So basically, what we have done just now is this was a small web service to have a demo and understand how things work, and then eventually we will move on to the more complex web services, right? So as a quick one, you will see, and you must have already tried by now that we can perform a request and a response. So given a request, so let's say when I'm adding this a user, if it is happening successfully, it returns a true. So I already have added a user with ID 100, right? Now if I try to add it again by clicking here, can you see, Sandeep, it has returned a false for me because the
Uh,
user is already in the system, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. So if I let's say get all, if I double click on this and if I send the request, the user with that ID is already available. So if I go and make it 20 age 20, ID is 200 and API 2, for example, and if I go ahead and add this one now, so you will see a true value returning, right? Now you can get a person with a given ID. So let's say if I give an ID 100, let's see what comes out. So I get that person. But if I give invalid ID, let's say 500, so it gives me a false string. Okay, we'll talk about false string more later on, but it doesn't give me the expected value. There is some fault. I mean, the data is not available maybe. Or if you say get all, if you run this, there is a method get all. So if you execute this, you get to see both the items, right, Anamika? We get to see both the items within the system.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now what we are going to do is this is a basic setup done with a simple web services. There is a lot we can do with this. Okay, now what are we going to do is we are going to uh, so we are going to create test cases today. uh, so so now what we are going to do is we are going to create some test cases to perform all these operations that we are doing just now in front of you, right? So how it works is basically we'll create a test suite and then we'll create a test case and then we'll perform this operation. So currently we are directly calling the web services. So what is a test case? Test case is the smallest unit of work which you can do, right? Like for example, you create a test case to test a or particular functionality or validate a certain functionality, right? So how the structure is, there is a concept of suite. So let's say I believe since you all are from testing background, so you will know that there is a suite, right? A suite can have multiple test cases, test case 1, test case 2, right? Test case 1 can have steps to be performed, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? Then step 1, step 2, step 3, right? All of you agree with me here? So this is what we are going to do. So I'll go to my SOAP UI again. If you want, I can close all of this, or you can. So on the demo project, I'll right click and here there will be an option to, where is new suite, new test suite. Can you see this, Pallavi? Yeah. So you can click on new test suite and let's call it test suite underscore 1, or you can keep it 1, whatever name. I'll keep it test suite underscore 1, right? Now under the suite, what I'm going to do is here I have the test suite. Here I'll right click and say new test case. I'll call it test case underscore 1. You can give it any name of your choice, whatever, or let's say I'll call it test case underscore ADD, meaning I'm going to perform an add operation, right? So for now, let's just perform add. Now on this, I will go and I will right click on the, I will right click on test step and say add test step. And can you see I'm choosing SOAP request, Sandeep?
Yes.
So I will click here, right? And I'll say whatever comes here, I'll say okay. And underneath that, there will be the options of 4 web services that are available for us. So I'll click on add person, fine. And I'll say okay, fine. And when this pop-up comes up, you leave it as it is. Or if you want to give name to it, maybe let's call it add, and I'll say okay. Okay, so you will see that a test case has been created here, right? So what we did, I created a suit. Under suit, I created a test case. Under the test case, there was this test step. On that, I right click and create a test step. I can have multiple test steps, like test step 1, test step 2, test step 3. So for now, what I'm doing is I'm only creating one test step under test step 1, which is add functionality, right? So if I perform addition, so let me perform an add. Let's say I add 30, ID is 300, and there was that name tag also. You can add yourself just now by yourself. It is not showing here. So I can say NAME, name is, let's say I'll call it API3/name. So if I run this, it will perform an addition for me, right? Can you see this, Sandeep? True.
Yes.
So can we all do this? I have created a suit, so I'm showing that once again. So instead of that, what I'll do is, Sandeep, will you share your screen with us? So while Sandeep is doing step by step, all of you will try it with him. So Sandeep, please share your screen. Let's do it. Let's see how you are going to do it. So please do it when I say do this, so that others are also trying, Sandeep, okay? Please, yeah, so please wait just now. Select your demo one. So others also please try it with me and Sandeep. Choose demo one and choose next new test suite. Down, up, yeah. Wait. So you have to come and click here. Okay, now please click and give it any name of your choice. Let's call it test suite 1. Okay, say okay. Okay, so all of you please acknowledge, all 4 of you, if we are good so far. Others, you say yeah, yes or no. All Smita, Kirti, suit is created. Kirti, Anamika, Pallavi. Okay, right, fine, great. So now right click on the suit, Sandeep. Test suit 1, right click on that. On the left side, right click here. Now new test case is that. Click on that and yeah, call it any name. No, make it test case underscore add. So we are going to perform add in this. So, and after that say okay. So others please do that, and please wait, Sandeep, please don't do anything. So others, did you add a test case? So Sandeep, meanwhile, can you expand suit? You will see a test case plus. Click on the plus sign.
So
Yes.
I had some disturbance. I couldn't see it properly.
Which part you could not see?
Creating the test suite.
Oh, Smita. Okay.
Yeah, actually.
Sandeep, can you stop sharing, please? Smita, please add your screen. Sandeep, please don't continue ahead, okay? We will do it in your machine only. Let's see. Let me solve this Smita's problem and I'll come back to your machine.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Right click on the demo. Smita, right click on the demo. Come down, up, slowly, up. Yeah. Create slowly, Smita. Up. Yes, here. Down, one down. Yes. Up, shoot. Create. Say okay. Any name you can give. Yeah. Say okay. Now right click on suite, test suite 1. Click on new test case. Click here. Give it test case underscore add. underscore add. Click OK. Yeah, only this much. Expand the suit. Expand the suit left side. Yeah, fine up till here.
Yeah.
Okay, stop sharing your screen now. Sandeep, can you please share your screen?
Yes.
So now if you will see here, if you will expand your test case, there are three options: test step, load test, and security test. So right click on test step, right click on test step and add step. Go to add step. Okay, now don't click anywhere. So you will see there are multiple options available, right? All of you. Now out of this, we are going to send a request to do an addition, right? That is a SOAP request which is going. So choose SOAP request. Okay. Now wait, don't do anything, Sandeep. So all of you have come up till here. Pallavi, Anamika, Smita, please acknowledge.
Yes.
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 Okay, click OK, Sandeep now. Okay, now choose the drop down, click on the drop down arrow. Now in this, since you are using SOAP UI, you have multiple options to choose any of the web services. So since we are doing add operation, I'll choose add person. Yes, first one choose and click OK. Okay. Yes. So let it be default whatever is. Give it add. Wait. Name it as add. So this is an add operation we are trying to do, right? Add step. Rename it. Okay, you can either name it as SOAP request or just add whatever you want to call it, ADD, right? And say okay.
Wait, Naresh, the options which they were showing, like the first one which we selected as soap message as assertion. So why the other? Can you explain the other option? Other.
Others I will come to it later. Let's wait. Let's wait for some time. For now, let's do one only, Pallavi. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So go to and so till here, are we all good? Anamika, Smita, Pallavi.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we have created a suit. Suit has a test case. In that test case, we have created a single test step. Now, Sandeep, what you will do is you are going to add age and ID. Give some age and ID. Any age of your choice and ID of your choice. And yeah, ID, just remember the ID and add one more tag here, name. Add a tag name, NAME. No, not S name, it is just name, yes. Okay, give any name, whatever you want to give. ABC, make it ABC. And at the end, close that there is a problem. Closing bracket, extra closing bracket is there, Sandeep. Yeah, and hit on the green arrow now. Okay, so you have added it successfully. This is very similar to what we have already done. Now I'll take the control back. Stop sharing, Sandeep. Okay, so this is what we have done already. Till here we came. I had an add functionality and I added this user. Now what we are going to do is we are going to do some validations. I mean validation as in when you write a test case, what you have to do is even today when you do it manually, how do you do it? You validate that a certain data which you are, so there is something called expected value and actual value, right, Smita?
Yes.
Yeah, so now what we are going to do is I'm assuming that with the add functionality all of you have been able to perform a successful addition. Let me now, can you see this plus sign here next to the arrow? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
let me open the website here. I'll go to my website. Now all that I'm going to explain is basically explained here. If I go to API automation, we are looking at, let me go to SOAP UI. Okay, so Now we are going to do some SOAP UI assertions. What is an assertion? Assertion is when you assert something for the correctness or wrongness of it, right? Right, Pallavi, Kirti? So there are few assertions that we are going to try. Contains, message contains assertion, not contains, XPath, XQuery, right? These compliance standards, then SLA, security. There are a couple of things that we are going to try, right? So let's start with contains. So programmatically, see, just now you are sitting manually in front of your machine, and you can see that when I add a user 40 here, let's say I add a user with age 40 and ID 40, and if you click on this arrow here, it will return you a true. I execute it and it returns a true. But programmatically, when you want to do it, you have to write assertions, meaning that you are not sitting in front of a machine, but uh, you have to assert or programmatically check whether this response which you are getting in the SOAP UI, whether it contains a true value. So if I click here, for example, Kirti, can you see this plus sign? Can you read that add an assertion to this item? Can you read it, Kirti? Yeah. So if I click on that, do you see multiple options? Okay, we'll go through as many as possible. So first of all, I'll go to property content, and can you see this contains, Sandeep? Yeah. So if I click on contains and if I say add, and here I'm checking whether it contains a true. I'll type TRUE and I'll say okay. Okay. So you will see that at the bottom here, Sandeep, can you see where I have my mouse here? Two assertions, green in color. So
Yes,
one
sir.
is contains. So what is SOAP response? I'll come to it in some time. But contains means that that validation which I am doing for contains true is done, is successful, right? If you want to configure or change it or view, right click, configure and see true. So let me change it to true one and say okay. So it is failing, right? So it is why? Because missing token true one in response. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Got
So
it.
can you all please try the contains option? Click on the arrow, choose the property content contains, and check whether it contains a true value. So you can give whatever name if you want to give it to you, contains maybe, and you can check whether the response is containing true. All of you please try it and let me know if you can do it. Kirti, are you trying? Sandeep, Pallavi?
Yes, getting that true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, I tried, but
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm not getting that green colored button.
Okay. So did you create a suit and all that everything? Who was that? Kirti, right?
Kirti. Yeah.
Yeah. Kirti, please share your screen.
Yes, so I need to click here.
1 second. Under soup, you added, okay. Yeah. Click on that green color. Go to property contains. Yeah. Double choose that. Say add. Down. Yeah. Give it whatever name. Okay. Say okay. This is the name of that assertion. Give it contains true. And say okay. Now it is unknown because you have not executed it, right? First run this with the green color arrow. Run it. Now assertions will pass. Can you come down and see here? Down. Left. Here. Left. 3 assertion 3. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of you guys done?
Yes, we can do it.
Okay. Now after that, try one other which is not contains. So like contains is there is one called not contains. So this is to make sure that the response does not contain this. So sometimes you want to validate that the response which is coming does not have a security token or some some string which might breach security. So I want to make sure that it does not contain false, right? And if I say okay, it will pass for me, right? So let me remove this one, delete, disable, remove. So can you see that here Sandeep, not contains is also passing for me. So I can validate for the existence of a string, right? And therefore
Mm-hmm.
I can also check for not contains as well. Yeah.
Naresh, can you please repeat that not contain one?
Okay, contains is it checks whether it contains a certain string. Not contains
Okay.
is to make sure that it does not contain a certain string. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I can add false as well. So like it's not contain false,
yes,
right?
yes. So not contain false means the condition is passing.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you please try that quickly? Not contains.
Oh, it's adding. So if I'm running like I ran again and it's already existing user, so I got failed.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, when you add this here, you are adding assertion on the existing response already. So if you rerun
Yeah,
it, anyway, it is going to fail, right?
right. And if I'm editing this and adding new, yeah, now I got
Yeah,
all
pass.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you, can we move to the next one? Yeah. So let's say now next validation is SOAP response. SOAP response meaning that the response which comes back as a SOAP is in a specific format like header, sorry, not header, envelope is there. Then I have a head a head and a body, right? And wherein head is optional. So if you will go here again, click on plus. If you will come down here, not this one, compliance, right? So if you will go in the compliance, can you see this option, Pallavi, SOAP response?
Yes.
So it means that it will validate that the last response is a valid SOAP response applicable to SOAP test request only. So if I add it, actually this was already there by default. If you want, you can, let's remove it first. Let me remove it once, and then again I'll go here. I'll go to compliance and say SOAP response and say add. So since it's a valid SOAP response, if I make change to this, let's say if I delete some of this here, right? So I'll say body 1, for example. If I add it here, and then if I remove this, let's remove this and try SOAP response, right? Can you see it is failing now? Because it was expecting it to be a tag known as body. We saw envelope is there. Remember we saw in the first discussion that it should be envelope, head and a body format. In the first discussion which we had, where is that? You remember, Anamika? in the last, so it was in this format.
Yes.
It was, where is that? Format was here, envelope, head and a body. So from body, I changed it to body 1, right? And therefore it starts to fail. Expected was body, right? But actually here, there is a problem in line number 2 as well as line number 7. So this is line number 2 and this is line number 7 here, right? So this was expected, instead it got a body 1. Can you read this here? Kirti, can you read that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you please try quickly SOAP response? Done, all of you? Sandeep, Pallavi, Anamika.
Yeah, I'm trying that.
Okay.
Is that part, Naresh, how we can delete if it's already existing?
Right click and remove.
Oh, okay.
So for each test case, we need to add assertion. For the assertion is applicable to individual test case only.
Yes, yes. I mean, for each test case, like we write unit testing, right?
Okay.
So each test case you have to do assertion, because each test case has its own response. You can't reuse assertion of one with another.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay, guys, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, all of you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Kirti, Pallavi, Smita,
Yes.
Sandeep,
No, it's not working for me.
share your screen, Sandeep. Pallavi, what about you?
Actually, this soap is not responding correctly. Like
Okay, we will see.
maybe it has got hanged or something, because I'm not able to view any assertion. Now, earlier it was fine. Now something happened.
Okay, just see if you can stop any unnecessary applications if you're running. So, so click on plus, Sandeep. So SOAP is already there actually. You have to right click and delete it first.
Yeah, just
Right click, remove. Yeah. Now click on plus. Go to the standard compliance. No. So there. So these are, yeah, here, up, invalid, up, down, come down slowly. SOAP response. Can you see? Say add. Yes, so can you see it is green if it is right format. Now instead of body, make it S colon body 1, body 1, and body 1, and click on that assertions on the left. Yeah, even if you execute, then also it will show you error. Click on that. Why it is pass? Okay, the format is okay. Now it has become body, right? So just
Right. Yeah, I given a control.
I think make body one and then add the assertion.
yeah,
Then it will become
yeah.
red.
So let's right click and remove this. Okay. Make it one. Make it one. Now go ahead and add that assertion.
Assertion. Okay.
Yeah, that response. Yeah. So yeah, you can recently used also. It will have the recently used anyway.
Okay. Add.
Yeah, click add. So can you see
Okay.
it is filling?
Okay. Okay.
So contains and
Got it.
not contains you have already tried, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll.
Pallavi. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm stop sharing now.
yeah. Pallavi, share your screen.
Yeah. When I'm clicking on add, nothing is getting open because I closed everything now. But now this step is not getting
Double
open.
click.
Yeah, I'm doing that only double click, but it's not.
Okay, that has nothing to do with. You'll have to restart maybe your SOAP UI, Pallavi.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will meanwhile continue.
Yeah, sure.
So coming back here. So now next is response SLA. SLA is service level agreement, right, Sandeep? So if you are testing a web service, sometimes you have to test that when you send a request, the response is coming back in 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 5 millisecond, right? Or whatever it is. So for example, if I have an add functionality, so let me perform add here. Okay, so I don't need this for now. Remove. I'll remove this. I will remove contents and save response. Okay. So let's say if I want to validate that my SOAP response is coming within a specific time frame. So this is code fault schema compliance. So for response status code SLA, yeah, SLA. So can you see this? It says validate the last received response time was within the defined limit applicable to script like this script test step and test step that's in the request. So if I add here, it is saying that the response time should be 200 milliseconds. So let's say I make it 50 millisecond and say okay, right? Now if I perform add, yes, it is happening in 50 millisecond, right? So this uh, uh, response SLA is the ability to test whether a particular request which you send from the client to the server, you get the response back in so many millisecond, 5. Let's say let me make it 5. So I don't get the response in 5 millisecond. Instead, it took 7. Can you see this 7/5? Yeah, Kirti.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the response SLA, well, meaning that you are testing that a particular web service is responding within a time limit. Can you please try it quickly?
Mhm.
Naresh, can you just explain this once more?
Who is there?
Pallavi.
Pallavi, what is a response SLA? SLA is service level agreement. So when you are implementing a web service, there is a SLA between the client and the developer that the response which I get from the client should be within the time limit. I mean, it cannot take forever to get a response, right?
Yeah.
So here I can define that how much time it should take. If it goes beyond that SLA, then the test case is going to fail for me.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, others, Sandeep, Smita.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Okay, fine. Okay. So next is sensitive information exposure. What is sensitive information exposure is basically
Narish, just Pallavi.
yeah,
One thing, this SLA, like we are getting, like I am getting the error as 112/7. So does that mean that the response is getting back in 112 seconds?
yeah, and you expected it to be 7 seconds.
Okay, okay,
7 millisecond, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next is sensitive information exposure. What does this do? So when you are sending a request from the client to the server, you get a response back, right? This is the response which we saw here. Now you have to make sure that the response you get back should not expose some sensitive information like password or some other stuff, right? So you can go here and in the security, can you see sensitive information exposure, Kirti? So you check the last received message does not contain a sensitive information about the target system applicable to all this. So I'll say add, and I can add that which information I want to restrict, enter token. So let's say I'll talk more in details about this. So I want to make sure that the token does not contain A, B, C, D, E, F. Maybe this is some important token, and I'll say description is token. Any name you can give here, it's your wish. I'll say okay. So this is the token and this is the description. I'll say okay. So if I rerun this again, okay, this SLA has failed. Okay, this I will edit it for now. Configure, I'll make it 200. So can you see that it has passed my sensitive information exposure, right? Let's say that instead of false, it was returning some token, and it is A, B, C, D, E, right? No, not like this. Here it is giving. Okay, let me rerun it, or let me edit this. Configure, and my sensitive information is basically what it is. It is enter token is false. So for the time being, I'm saying that false. If it shows false, token description DSC. If I say okay here now, and if I rerun it, it is going to fail here. Why? Because I'm checking that the response is containing false, and if it is containing false, that means it is failing the sensitive information exposure validation. Right, Sandeep?
Uh,
Not clear?
it's clear now.
Okay. Kirti, Pallavi?
Um, no, it's not clear to me.
Okay. Pallavi, sensitive information is, suppose you send a request, you get a response, right? In the response which is coming back, this is the response which is coming back to you.
Yeah.
It should not contain some sensitive information like a
Right.
password or a special token and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for that, we make use of this validation sensitive information, stating that, see, when you get a response, you get a lot of information back. Once we look at complex responses, you will see that a lot of information comes back from the server to the client. So you are making sure that the response which is coming does not have a token by the name false. Here, since it is containing, therefore it is failing for me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, can you please try it? Done, all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
we could do that.
Okay. Pallavi and Smita?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yes, I'm also good.
So basically, we just have done a few validations. All this is done, assertions, right? Now next
So,
is, yeah,
sorry, I just have a question here. So when we are creating these tokens, we can have multiple tokens created, right?
yes, you can have
So
multiple.
what if first token that I create was false, which was matching with the response. So it should return me some error message, right?
Yes, that's right.
And the second token that I created was true.
Okay.
So that should
It will
fail,
fail.
right? So
We are checking
what will be the
both of them. See,
in one single?
yeah, in one single case, if you are adding both, it will fail. You can have multiple. So here, if you add one more,
I
TRE.
did that. I actually tried it, but it's not failing on my end.
Okay, so yeah, here TOKEN to token TESC2.
Yeah,
So you are checking for sensitive information token. One is true, one is false.
that's right. Yeah.
Failed for me, false is present. So false should not be present, right? So it will fail for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not failing for you.
But this, I didn't get this result actually. So,
Okay, share your screen.
okay.
Close, cancel it. Yeah, true. Just run the execute the test case once. It's failing, right? So
Okay.
it was from,
Now it's
yeah. So maybe it wasn't picking up that response thing properly, but now you can see it is failing, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay, it is
Is
failing.
there any button to refresh the results then to like
No,
read on it?
once you send a request, it there is no. I mean, you have to rerun it actually.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so guys, next topic which I was supposed to do is XPath XML and XPath functions, and this is a pretty big topic, so I will not be able to do it in next another 5 minutes. We are almost close to and finishing our session. So today we spent a lot of time, maybe first half of the session, just trying to configure things and set up. So what we will do is we'll wind up today's session. I request all of you to make sure that you have, now that we have everything in place, we can pick up more speed in tomorrow's session. Okay?
Yes.
Tomorrow, what time, Narish, we will have class?
Now we will have it 8 to 10 only, since all of us are
Okay.
8 to 10. So it will be 8 to 10 every weekend. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, Sandeep, Smita, Pallavi, Anamika.
Yes, fine.
Yeah, so just play around a little bit with what we have just discussed. I will put this recording on YouTube in some time, maybe today. And meanwhile, try to go through this whole process of, I mean, it's pretty easy, but still get comfortable with using the different UI, sending request response, creating suit, test case, and trying out these 4 assertions which we have done. There are still a lot of more assertions which I will be covering with all of you in the next session.
Okay.
Okay, guys, and please join on time from tomorrow. Please don't get late. I will send an invite. I mean, recurring invite mail I will send to you today itself, so that you have enough time to join the meeting on time. Okay, guys, then I will see you tomorrow. Kirti, Sandeep, Pallavi,
Yes, sure.
Anamika. Thank you so much for your time. We will
Thank
meet
you.
same time tomorrow.
Thank you.
And please practice before we meet in the next session. Okay, thank you so much.